Life often unfolds as a series of challenges. One moment you might feel invincible, and the next, you're grappling with stress, emotional turmoil, and relentless worries. Amidst these difficulties, many people find it hard to maintain their peace of mind. The whirlwind of emotions, pressures, and uncertainties can leave anyone feeling exhausted and defeated. But what if there were a way to confront these daily struggles with calmness, clarity, and unwavering strength? It's all too easy to be overwhelmed by the chaos of life, whether it's work pressures, relationship dynamics, or personal hurdles. The fast pace of today's world often leaves little room for reflection or tranquility. You might find yourself reacting emotionally, caught in a cycle of frustration or fear. Yet deep down, there's often a longing to reclaim control, to stop feeling at the mercy of circumstances and emotions. The key question is, how do we achieve this? How do we maintain our strength when life pushes us to our limits? The journey begins with a shift in mindset. Throughout history, many influential thinkers and leaders have faced tremendous adversity, yet they carried themselves with a profound sense of inner calm. They weren't free from pain, disappointment, or hardship. Rather, they understood a powerful truth. While we cannot control what happens around us, we can control how we respond. This realization is central to finding peace and fulfillment. When confronted with adversity, our instinct is often to resist, to fight back, or to escape. We yearn for control over every aspect of our lives, our jobs, families, and personal situations. However, the truth is that not everything lies within our control. Attempting to manage every detail leads only to increased stress and frustration. The more we push, the further away peace seems to drift. In our fast-paced environment, it's easy to feel adrift in a sea of expectations, both self-imposed and external. We pursue goals that society deems essential: success, wealth, recognition. Yet many discover that achieving these milestones leaves a sense of emptiness. Why does this occur? Because true fulfillment isn't derived from external achievements. It must be cultivated from within, starting with the mastery of our minds. Real strength lies not in controlling the external world, but in mastering our internal landscape. It's about remaining grounded regardless of what life throws at us. There is a unique calm that comes from recognizing that, while circumstances will always fluctuate, our inner peace can remain steadfast. This sense of stability isn't a matter of chance. It demands practice, discipline, and a mindset aligned with a deeper understanding of life's nature. In moments of frustration, fear, or pain, it's easy to feel overwhelmed as these emotions take hold and cloud our judgment. But what if we could learn to control these feelings instead? What if every challenge became an opportunity for growth? It is indeed possible to face even the toughest situations with calmness and purpose. This approach doesn't involve suppressing feelings, but learning to navigate them with wisdom and balance. There's profound freedom in realizing that your peace of mind doesn't have to be dictated by external events. You can develop a mindset that helps you rise above the chaos, maintaining focus and clarity even when everything around you feels chaotic. This isn't about escaping reality or pretending life is easy. It's about recognizing your power to stay calm and composed, no matter what challenges arise. When emotions are heightened, when others criticize or judge, and when the pressure becomes overwhelming, it's easy to lose perspective. Many people let their emotions dictate their actions, leading to impulsive reactions they later regret. However, there's a way to regain control by stepping back, taking a moment to pause and responding in alignment with your core values. This ability to pause and choose your response is incredibly empowering and leads to a more intentional way of living. You are not helpless. The challenges you encounter do not define who you are. In every tough moment, there lies an opportunity for growth, resilience, and wisdom. Life may not always be just, and it will undoubtedly bring pain. But these experiences can strengthen you if you choose to view them as lessons rather than burdens. Each day offers a chance to practice a new way of thinking, one that keeps your emotions in check and protects your inner peace from external disturbances. It's a conscious choice to concentrate on what truly matters: your personal growth, your reactions to life's fluctuations, and your ability to remain steady in the face of challenges. This shift in mindset doesn't occur overnight, but with commitment and practice, it can completely transform your experience of life. Everyone has the potential to cultivate this mindset. You don't need perfect conditions, wealth, or special talents to achieve it. What you do need is the willingness to reflect, to question old thought patterns, and to adopt a new approach to life's difficulties. By doing so, you're not merely enduring tough times, you're thriving through them. Imagine viewing challenging moments not as burdens but as opportunities to sharpen your mind and strengthen your resolve. Picture yourself remaining unshaken in the face of criticism, secure in the knowledge that your worth is not dictated by others' opinions. This kind of inner strength and peace is attainable, and it starts with recognizing the tools at your disposal. Consider each challenge as a chance to exercise the inherent power you already possess, the power to choose your response, to control your thoughts, and to find tranquility within yourself. No one can take that away from you. The world may often seem chaotic, but your mind doesn't have to be. By adopting this mindset, you not only enhance your own well-being but also inspire those around you to do the same. The journey toward mastering your inner self isn't about achieving perfection. It's about making progress. Every small step you take brings you closer to a life filled with greater peace, purpose, and fulfillment. You'll discover that by shifting your perspective, you can handle even the toughest situations with grace and resilience. While life might not always unfold as planned, you'll cultivate the strength to remain grounded and focused on what truly matters. So take a deep breath and embark on this journey toward a more balanced and fulfilling life. You possess everything you need to confront life's challenges with wisdom and composure. It's time to embrace the mindset that empowers you to live fully, regardless of what comes your way. This path is one of growth, resilience, and inner peace, waiting for you to step into it. The introduction you've just explored lays the groundwork for a significant shift in how you manage life's challenges. Now let's delve deeper into the philosophy that has guided countless individuals through some of life's toughest storms. Stoicism is more than just a collection of teachings. It's a way of thinking that can transform your experience of the world. You may have heard of Stoicism before, but there's far more to it than what's commonly known. It provides a practical guide to mastering your emotions, finding clarity amid chaos, and achieving lasting peace. What makes this philosophy so enduring, and how can it serve you today? That's what we're about to explore. Stoicism originated in the vibrant marketplaces of ancient Greece around 300 BCE, founded by the philosopher Zeno of Citium after he survived a shipwreck that left him with nothing. In that moment of despair, Zeno could have succumbed to hopelessness, but instead he sought wisdom in understanding life's unpredictability. This quest led him to establish the Stoic school of thought. The philosophy spread rapidly, offering practical solutions to everyday struggles. It wasn't confined to scholars in dusty libraries. It was shared openly in public spaces, accessible to anyone willing to learn. At its core, Stoicism teaches that while we may not control all that happens to us, we can control how we respond to those events. This distinction is vital, as much of our suffering stems not from the events themselves, but from our reactions to them. The Stoics believed that by altering our perceptions, we can profoundly change our experiences. This powerful idea remains as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. Central to Stoicism is the principle of living in harmony with nature. This doesn't mean isolating ourselves in the wilderness, but rather aligning our lives with the natural order of the world. The Stoics taught that everything in life has a purpose, including human beings. Our purpose is to live virtuously, realizing our potential by embodying wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. These four virtues are the foundation of Stoic philosophy, guiding every decision and action in a Stoic's life. Wisdom, the first virtue, involves understanding what is within our control and what is not. When you truly grasp this distinction, you stop wasting energy on things you cannot change. It enables you to discern truth from falsehood and to approach life with reason, rather than being driven by fear or desire. Wisdom helps us see reality clearly, free from emotional distortions. Courage, the second virtue, goes beyond mere physical bravery. It encompasses moral strength, the ability to do what's right even when it's challenging or unpopular. In Stoicism, courage is essential for facing life's uncertainties and challenges directly, without retreating into fear or denial. It's the resilience to continue moving forward, even when the path ahead is unclear or daunting. Justice, the third virtue, extends beyond mere legal fairness. In Stoic thought, it involves treating others with respect, kindness, and equality. Stoics believed in our shared humanity and that our actions should contribute to the common good. Justice means recognizing the value in others and acting in ways that promote harmony and cooperation. Moderation, the fourth virtue, is about maintaining balance in all areas of life. The Stoics warned against excess, whether in pleasure or pain. They taught that true contentment arises not from indulging in every desire, but from being satisfied with what you have. Moderation helps us avoid the emotional highs and lows that can disrupt our inner peace. These four virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation, are the pillars of Stoic practice. They provide a moral compass to navigate life's challenges with clarity and purpose. However, Stoicism isn't merely theoretical, it's a way of life. The Stoics believed that philosophy should be actively lived out, not just studied. Each day offers an opportunity to practice these virtues, refine your character, and deepen your understanding. Another key principle of Stoicism is logos, or rational order. Stoics believe that the universe operates according to a rational plan, and that we, as part of this universe, should align our actions with this natural order. This doesn't mean that life will always be easy, but it implies that there's a reason behind everything that happens. Trusting in this rational order can bring you peace even amidst chaos. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of self-reflection. Stoics advocated for journaling as a tool to examine their thoughts and actions. Reflecting on your day allows you to learn from mistakes, celebrate successes, and foster continuous improvement. This practice of self-examination is crucial for personal growth and is still highly recommended today for building emotional resilience and mindfulness. One notable Stoic exercise is premeditatio malorum, or the practice of anticipating problems before they arise. Rather than being pessimistic, this exercise prepares your mind for adversity. By contemplating potential challenges, you become less likely to be thrown off balance when they occur. It's about cultivating mental toughness and learning to respond calmly in difficult situations. The Stoics also valued apatheia, often misunderstood as apathy. In Stoic philosophy, apatheia refers to freedom from destructive emotions. This doesn't mean Stoics lack feelings. Rather, they strive to eliminate negative emotions like anger, jealousy, and fear, which can cloud judgment and lead to poor decisions. The goal is to maintain emotional balance, regardless of external circumstances. Lastly, a fundamental aspect of Stoic thought is memento mori, the reminder that life is finite. This isn't intended to be morbid. Instead, it inspires you to live fully and authentically. Recognizing the fleeting nature of life encourages you to focus on what truly matters, urging you to release trivial concerns. This awareness serves as a powerful motivator to live each day with intention and purpose. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of acceptance, reminding us that life is unpredictable and things don't always go as planned. The Stoics taught that instead of resisting reality, we should embrace it with grace. This acceptance does not equate to surrender. Rather, it means acknowledging that while we can influence outcomes, we cannot fully control them. Accepting this truth frees us from the relentless stress of trying to manage the uncontrollable. The Stoics also placed great importance on our treatment of others. They espoused cosmopolitanism, the belief that all human beings belong to a single community. This principle compels Stoics to act with kindness and fairness toward everyone, irrespective of differences in nationality, race, or social status. By recognizing our interconnectedness, the Stoics understood that our actions influence not only ourselves, but also the broader world around us. Another pivotal element of Stoic philosophy is the concept of eudaimonia, often translated as flourishing or true happiness. For the Stoics, genuine happiness arises not from external pleasures or material success, but from living in harmony with virtue. This means aligning your actions with your core values and striving to become the best version of yourself, regardless of external circumstances. True fulfillment comes from within, rather than from wealth, fame, or the approval of others. Stoicism teaches that setbacks and failures are not the end of the world. In fact, they are opportunities for growth. The Stoics viewed every challenge as a chance to strengthen your character. Rather than fearing adversity, they recognized it as a valuable teacher. Embracing this mindset enables you to transform even the toughest situations into stepping stones for personal development. Personal responsibility is central to Stoic thought. The Stoics assert that you are responsible for your own happiness and well-being. While you cannot control external events, you can always choose how to respond to them. This sense of responsibility empowers you to take ownership of your life, freeing you from the habit of blaming others or external circumstances for your difficulties. The importance of community is also emphasized in Stoicism. We are not isolated individuals. We are part of a larger whole. This realization comes with a duty to contribute to society, to help others, and to act in ways that promote the common good. By working together, Stoics believe we can cultivate a better world, one grounded in compassion, justice, and mutual respect. One of the most profound teachings of Stoicism is that peace of mind stems from aligning your desires with reality. Much of our suffering arises from wanting things to be different than they are. By accepting reality as it stands, rather than wishing it were otherwise, you can liberate yourself from unnecessary pain. This acceptance does not mean giving up on improvement. It simply means finding contentment in the present moment. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches that the journey toward wisdom and inner peace is lifelong. There is no final destination or moment of perfection in becoming a Stoic. Instead, it is about daily practice, incremental improvements, and continuous reflection. Stoicism is a living philosophy that evolves alongside you as you navigate the ups and downs of life. It offers timeless wisdom, but it is up to you to apply and embody it in your daily experiences. As you contemplate the enduring wisdom and practical teachings of Stoicism, it becomes evident that understanding these principles is merely the beginning. Knowing about virtues, self-control, and inner peace is one thing, but the true test of Stoicism arises when life presents its challenges. When confronted with adversity, stress, or conflict, how do you implement what you've learned? This is where Stoic thinking reveals its true strength, providing a framework to navigate difficulties without losing your balance or sense of purpose. It's easy to feel calm when circumstances are favorable, but how do you maintain composure when chaos ensues? Adopting a Stoic mindset during difficult moments starts with a shift in perspective. Instead of viewing problems as roadblocks, you can see them as opportunities for growth. When faced with hardship, many people instinctively react emotionally, allowing frustration or anger to take control. However, Stoicism teaches that these emotional responses are within our power to manage. The first step is to remind yourself that while the situation may be beyond your control, your response is always within your grasp. This shift allows you to perceive adversity not as something to dread, but as a challenge that can fortify your character. It's essential to recognize that much of our suffering stems from our thoughts about situations rather than the situations themselves. Stoicism encourages you to question the narratives your mind creates. When feeling overwhelmed, pause and ask yourself, what am I really afraid of? Often you'll find that your fears are exaggerated, fueled by unlikely worst-case scenarios. By challenging these fears, you diminish their power over you. A powerful Stoic practice involves mentally rehearsing potential difficulties before they occur. This approach doesn't mean fixating on negative outcomes. Instead, it prepares you emotionally for what lies ahead. By anticipating challenges, You become less likely to be blindsided when they arise, as you've already considered how you would handle the situation. This mental preparation fosters resilience and helps you maintain composure when life doesn't go according to plan. In moments of crisis, the Stoics remind us to return to the present. Anxiety often stems from worrying about the future or lamenting the past. By anchoring yourself in the here and now, you can take meaningful action rather than getting lost in unproductive worries. Staying present allows you to respond to challenges with clarity and purpose, rather than reacting impulsively out of fear or anger. Additionally, it's crucial to maintain perspective when faced with difficult situations. We often become so absorbed in immediate problems that they feel insurmountable. Stoicism teaches you to zoom out and see the bigger picture. In the grand scheme of things, many issues that seem monumental in the moment will diminish over time. This doesn't mean belittling your struggles. Rather, it helps you avoid unnecessary stress over temporary challenges. By remembering that everything is transient, you can approach obstacles with a sense of calm and patience. Stoicism also underscores the importance of accepting what you cannot change. Many people expend energy fighting against circumstances beyond their control, leading to frustration and exhaustion. Stoic philosophy teaches that peace comes from surrendering to reality, not as a form of defeat, but as a way to let go of the need to control everything. Once you accept that some things are beyond your influence, you can redirect your energy toward what you can change, your actions, thoughts, and attitudes. In moments of frustration, the Stoics encourage you to ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, then it's time to release your attachment to the outcome. This practice helps you conserve mental and emotional energy for what truly matters. By concentrating on what you can control, you become more effective and less burdened by life's unpredictable nature. The Stoic principle of indifference to external events plays a vital role in maintaining composure during challenges. This doesn't imply that Stoics lack concern for what happens. Rather, they place their sense of peace and happiness on internal qualities rather than external outcomes. Whether you succeed or fail in a particular task, or whether you face approval or criticism from others, these are all external factors. By learning to be indifferent to them, you liberate yourself from the emotional roller coaster that comes with trying to control how others perceive you or how situations unfold. Another essential Stoic practice is self-discipline. During times of stress, it's easy to fall into destructive habits, whether through reacting with anger, overindulging, or avoiding difficult decisions. Stoicism teaches that self-control is the foundation of inner peace. By exercising restraint in how you respond to stress, you enhance your ability to remain calm and composed. This discipline isn't about suppressing emotions, it's about channeling them productively. Stoicism encourages embracing discomfort as a means of building resilience. Life is filled with discomforts, both large and small, and learning to accept and even welcome them makes you less susceptible to stress. Whether enduring physical discomfort or facing emotional pain, the Stoics remind us that discomfort is temporary. By confronting it head-on rather than shying away, you cultivate mental toughness and the capacity to stay centered amidst adversity. When dealing with challenges, it's common to feel isolated, as if the weight of the world rests on your shoulders. However, Stoicism reassures you that you are not alone in your struggles. Every person faces challenges, and many have endured far worse than what you are experiencing. This recognition of shared humanity connects you to something greater, providing comfort and perspective during tough times. The Stoics believed that suffering is an inherent part of the human experience, and by accepting this truth, you can approach challenges with greater patience and empathy. Stoicism also teaches the significance of flexibility in the face of adversity. Life rarely unfolds as planned, and rigid thinking often leads to frustration when things don't go as expected. The Stoics encourage adaptability, the ability to modify your approach based on circumstances. This doesn't imply abandoning your principles. Rather, it means staying open to different paths to achieve your goals. Flexibility allows you to remain effective, even when the way forward is unclear. Another important aspect of applying Stoic thinking in difficult times is the practice of detachment. This doesn't mean withdrawing from life or becoming emotionally numb. It's about not being overly attached to specific outcomes. By detaching from the need for things to go a certain way, you free yourself from the anxiety that uncertainty brings. This detachment helps you stay grounded, even when life takes unexpected turns. Additionally, gratitude serves as a valuable tool for navigating difficulties. When confronted with hardships, it's easy to fixate on what's wrong, but the Stoics remind us to also acknowledge what is going well, even in the most challenging moments. The discussion on Stoicism offers profound insights into how we can navigate the complexities of life with resilience and purpose. At its core, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of recognizing the brevity of life. By acknowledging that our time is limited, we are encouraged to focus on what truly matters: our relationships, our personal growth, and the values we hold dear. This perspective shifts our attention away from trivial concerns, motivating us to live each day with intention and purpose. Acceptance is another cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Life is inherently unpredictable, and things often don't go as planned. The Stoics teach us to accept reality with grace, which doesn't imply resignation but rather an understanding that while we can influence outcomes, we cannot control them entirely. This acceptance liberates us from the constant stress of trying to manage the uncontrollable, allowing us to redirect our energy toward what we can change: our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. Moreover, Stoicism promotes a sense of cosmopolitanism, recognizing that all human beings are part of a single community. This interconnectedness calls us to act with kindness and fairness toward others, regardless of our differences. Stoics understood that our actions affect not just ourselves, but also the larger world around us. By treating others with respect and compassion, we contribute to a more harmonious society. The concept of eudaimonia, often translated as flourishing or true happiness, is central to Stoic thought. For the Stoics, genuine happiness arises not from external pleasures or material success, but from living in accordance with virtue. This means aligning our actions with our values and striving to be the best version of ourselves, regardless of external circumstances. In this way, true fulfillment comes from within, emphasizing that we do not need wealth or fame to lead meaningful lives. Stoicism also reframes our understanding of setbacks and failures. Rather than viewing them as insurmountable obstacles, Stoics see challenges as opportunities for growth. Every difficulty is a chance to strengthen our character, and by embracing this mindset, we can transform even the most trying situations into stepping stones for personal development. This perspective fosters resilience and empowers us to approach adversity as a valuable teacher. A key tenet of Stoicism is the emphasis on personal responsibility. We are ultimately responsible for our own happiness and well-being. While we cannot control external events, we always have control over our responses to them. This sense of ownership encourages us to stop blaming others or circumstances for our difficulties, instead focusing on how we can choose to respond in constructive ways. Community is also vital in Stoic philosophy. We are not isolated individuals. Rather, we are part of a larger whole, and we have a duty to contribute positively to society. By working together and supporting one another, we can create a better world, one rooted in compassion, justice, and mutual respect. One of the most profound teachings of Stoicism is that peace of mind comes from aligning our desires with reality. Much of our suffering arises from wanting things to be different than they are. By accepting the present moment, we free ourselves from unnecessary pain while still striving for improvement. This balance is essential for maintaining emotional stability in a chaotic world. The journey toward wisdom and inner peace is lifelong. There's no final destination where one becomes a perfect Stoic. Instead, it's about daily practice, continuous reflection, and small improvements. Stoicism is a living philosophy that grows and evolves with us as we face life's ups and downs. It offers timeless wisdom, but it's up to us to apply it, live it, and experience its transformative power. When life challenges us, the true test of Stoic principles arises. It's easy to maintain calm when everything is going smoothly, but how do we apply these teachings in moments of crisis? Stoicism encourages a shift in perspective, seeing problems not as roadblocks but as opportunities for growth. When confronted with hardship, it's common to react emotionally. However, Stoicism teaches us that our reactions are within our control. By focusing on our responses, we can transform adversity into a catalyst for personal growth. In summary, Stoicism provides us with a rich framework for navigating life's complexities. Its teachings encourage us to focus on what truly matters, accept the realities of life, and foster a sense of community and shared humanity. By aligning our actions with our values, embracing discomfort, and practicing self-discipline, we can cultivate resilience and find true fulfillment. Ultimately, the principles of Stoicism invite us to engage deeply with our lives, continuously reflecting and evolving as we strive for wisdom and inner peace.